So a couple of months back, I made a video that I shared with the collective, and it was talking about this vision that I had from spirit. And tonight, when I was going into my Millionaire Mindset Masterclass and was getting ready to enter into that space, spirit showed it to me again. And I need to give y'all a message. The colors that I'm seeing right now are gray. I'm seeing aqua blue. I'm seeing gold. I'm seeing a kind of huntish forest green. That's more like a forest green than a hunt green. I'm seeing red. Sororities may be something that runs in your family. Maybe a lot of women or men in your family have joined sororities. Don't know why that's significant. I'm sure it'll come out somewhere in this message. I'm trying to think. The vision of the sand dollar, the image of the sand dollar, which I made another video too, and I'll make another video after this one that I'll put up as a part 2 to this channel message. But the vision of the sand dollar is coming back. I made a symbol. I drew a symbol for the collective earlier in the week. Give me a second. This symbol right here is what I'm referring to when I say the sand dollar. It's this image of like a circle with like a starburst kind of figure and then a larger circle going around it. Pay attention to the symbol. Pay attention to this symbol. Pay attention to the infinity sign and 8 set turn on your side. Okay. The vision that I had a couple of months ago, I was standing on the front of the ocean on shore, and I was looking out into the water, and in the distance I could see a tsunami wave coming. And you might remember this message if you've been a part of my community for a while. I could see a tsunami wave coming. And while I was looking at the tsunami wave gathering, I was standing there and I was feeling this like intense wind on my face in this vision. But right after that, these animals started to run across the shoreline. And I noticed that they were running clean past me. Now, there was a bear, there was a deer, there was a dog. I remember like a bear, a deer, a dog. There was another animal that I'm hearing giraffe, but I don't know. Maybe giraffe print. You like giraffe print? I don't know. Anyway, those animals were running across the shorefront. And they were like going behind me. They weren't paying me any attention. They were running behind me, but they were looking for, I got this sense, I got this sense that they were looking for a place that was high up that they could stand, right? They were looking for a place that was above sea level because we were obviously at sea level. So they were trying to go above. Okay, anyway. So I'm standing there. I'm watching the tsunami come in. I feel the wind on my face. The animals are running. And all I heard in this vision was, get ready for the tsunami and build an ark. Now, naturally, you know me with my gotta talk back every once in a while to spirit self. I was like, build the ark. I ain't Noah. You know what I'm saying? My name ain't Noah, spirit. Spirit was like, what I say? I said, build that ark. I was like, oh snap. And spirit was like, and get a message to collective. So that was some months ago. Okay. And the message of that tsunami coming in was, abundance is flowing in. Abundance is flowing in. Abundance is flowing in. Your level of preparedness is going to make or break you in this moment. See, half of us are sitting here, we're praying for stuff, yet we aren't doing the preparation work we need to be doing to be able to survive something like a tsunami. Because what you're praying for is abundance bigger than you could ever imagine. What you're praying for is money. What you're praying for is overflow. What you're praying for is community. What you're praying for is ability to move. What you're praying for is a new car. What you're praying for is a new house. What you're praying for is children. I'm hearing somebody like, please, I just want to have a child. You're praying for a lot. And spirit saying they're going to rush it all in at one time, but are you ready? How many of us are really ready? How many of us are really prepared? How many of us are really grounded? I want you to ask yourself in this moment, pause the video, close your eyes, ask yourself, am I ready? Wait for yourself, your higher self to answer. Am I prepared? Wait for your higher self to answer. Am I grounded? Am I stabilized in my thinking? Am I stabilized in my spirit? Am I stabilized in my heart, in my energy? Am I stabilized? Because if the littlest thing that comes can throw you off energetically, can throw you off with your nervous system, can throw you off with like what you're able to produce, what you're able to do, where you're able to go. If the littlest thing, little distraction sends you somewhere else off a lark, the tsunami gonna gobble your ass up. So Spirit wants you to focus right now. Instead of you praying for the overflow, which is already coming to you, and some of y'all in this community and in this message was doing what I told y'all to do with the feeding of the birds. You saw that video. And the message last week probably resonated with you again. And maybe the message where I was talking about being at the water and having water spirits in your family and your bloodline, and maybe your family dealing with water spirits and dealing with iron and railroad energy. All these messages got to do with abundance. See, the railroad is what brings money in. Okay? Cargo in to a city. It comes by way of a railroad. The water, the river is free, abundant, flowing energy. In the water, there is life. You understand? These are symbols. Spirit saying, we've been giving you symbols that money is coming. Your ancestors been talking. Spirit is talking. Most High is talking. Prayers are coming in. But are you ready? Are you ready? What do you need to get in place so that when the water comes in, you do not get overtaken? What do you need to build your ark? What do you need to build your ark? Ask yourself, what do you need to build your ark? And if you answer no to am I ready, am I stabilized, am I thinking, am I grounding, and that whole thing, am I prepared? If you answer no to any of those questions about overflow coming, the thing that you asking for, you praying for a baby, you praying for this, you praying for that. Is your finances together? Is your support system together? Do you have the space to be able to carry the baby? Do you have the house? Do you have the things that you need? Stability to be able to welcome that child in. If you're praying for inflow in your company, do you have an idea of how you're going to handle the inflow of your company? And your revenue selling like crazy. You praying for 1 million sales. Do you have the staff to handle 1 million sales? Do you have the inventory to handle 1 million sales? Do you have the computer system to handle 1 million sales? Is your website optimized? Look at all the fine-tuned, minute details. Because see, Spirit is saying it's not about the obvious things. It's about the little things that you're missing. See, that other vision the vision and message that I had last time, that was about the big obvious details. This right here, this is about the small, minor, minute ones that if you don't pay attention, you're going to overlook. So Spirit wants to know, are you ready? Are you prepared? And are you stabilized? That's what you got to ask yourself. And if you answer no to any of them, right now is the time to get ready. You don't got much time, beloved. You need to get up off your tail. And you need to go activate your feet. Your 210, as my brother would say. You need to go activate your 210 to make sure your 2 feet and your 10 toes, to make sure that you can get everything together that you need to in preparation. Start now as if the abundance is already here. Stop waiting for you to see an indication that your money is coming before you get up off your ass and start doing something. Do it now. What the hell are you waiting for? See, Spirit ain't come here, and Spirit ain't sent me here to be all like, oh, today we're going to meditate today. No, today I'm coming to slap some sense into you. Get up. Go get prepared, because your abundance is coming.